sorry about that. I was ready to go, and I needed to run upstairs and grab a drink of water. My water bucket, that is as big as my arm, literally from my elbow to my palm, was upstairs. So as you can imagine, it took 2 minutes to fill it. So welcome. Check out Tuesday with Tamara. Tamara's Paper Trail. Heidi ho. Let me know who I'm talking to tonight. I know Nikki said she's going to pop in. She needed, oh, this clashes. Oh my goodness. Okay, can't be seen to be clashing online. That's not a thing, is it? Of course it's a thing. It's me. It's a little chilly down here. But I'm actually, like, I'm wearing color. It's not black. So that's throwing me all off. Let me just go turn on my heater while I wait for a few people to jump on. Oh my goodness. Woo. It is a mess in the cave today. I spent all day cleaning up the basement. The basement is now back to pre-December. I'm on, right? Where is everybody? Can I just not see my comments? What's happening here? Somebody give me howdy ho. It says that there's people watching. Give me howdy ho. I think. Comment moderation not set. Oh, there we go. There's Donna. Hi. Between curling the voice. Oh my goodness. All right, Donna. Well, at least I know I'm live out in television land. Okay. Yeah, no, I spent all day cleaning up the cave. So back in December, I think it was, I want to say December 23rd, but that would be crazy. When I decided to gut my craft room and everything ended up out there in Craig's zone. It's been chaos since December. So it is now back to normal. I just have those 56 kits that need to find a home. And the rest is, hi Denise. The rest is, oh, there's everybody. Hi Nicole. Hi Tracy. Heidi ho. Hello, Bernice. So the rest of the zone is all back to normal. But I'm not going to lie. I had to bring in like 5 of my little shoebox size buckets of stuff that I need to sort out. That was for another day though. Today it felt good. I went through my retired cupboard and it's really not as bad as I thought it was. It's mostly kits. It's mostly paper pumpkin kits and some other kits that I've got in there. Hi, oh, look at all the people are jumping in now. Okay, hi everybody. Yes. Hi. Yeah, so the craft cave is looking kind of nasty, but so I came downstairs today. I had all day to play, but you know, by Tuesday I'm kind of done like already. Because Monday is usually what Monday is. And after my mystery card Mondays, my desk, hi Nikki, my desk just looks like a bomb hit it, right? So I come down and I wasn't feeling cleaning this. I just needed to putz. Those of you who know what today is, those of you who knew Tammy Dunbar, that today was the anniversary of her passing. And so, you know, it made me really weepy for a while, but then I spent the day just down here just thinking about her and putzing, and it was a lovely day. I honored her and just was grateful for all that she brought to my life, and yeah, I just really celebrated her in my own quiet way, and that oddly didn't involve creating, which I really thought it would. I thought I'm going to come down here and I'll spend the day just, you know, lost in my thoughts creating, but that's not how it went. So tonight, Tracy will be happy if Tracy's in. Thanks, Denise. It's yeah, she was a wonderful woman. Tracy will be thrilled that it is a wing it kind of night. So, I was on the couch at about 4 o'clock, going, yeah, I really should give some thought to what I'm going to do tonight. And I stumbled across Sarah. No, I guess it was before that. Sarah Douglas had done a little video today on, some people call it paper piercing, but it's not really paper piercing. So I thought I would do something along those lines if we get time. But last week we had one of Shauna's gals, my friend Shauna, who had asked to see a faux torn paper technique. Oh, Mary's wondering how Tammy's family is. As far as I know, I was thinking Wing It Wednesday, right, Shelley? But I can't add another day to my calendar, honestly. But I was thinking Wing It Tuesday doesn't have quite the same feel. Maybe we drop Check It Out Tuesday and do Wing It Wednesday? Maybe. Well, I'll give some serious thought. Yes, Mary, I know Nicole was asking about Tammy's family too. As far as I know, they're doing well. I don't have a relationship with Jason such that I can, you know, call him up and see how he's doing. I know he had found love again. He's got, sounds silly at our age to say a girlfriend. I don't know, a significant other, a partner. So he's with somebody, and I understand that he's quite happy. McCrae has, she's taken some time off after high school to, figure out what she wants to do. And I think somebody ran into her in Sherwood Park. She's working, where was she working? I can't remember, but just figuring out what she wants to do. So, yeah, I believe they're well. Actually, I sent Jason a text about a month ago. Their old house before the one where they are now. The lady who bought their other house in Mill Woods, she was moving, and so she knew of me. She reached out to me saying, "Hey, you don't know me, but Tammy's family sold the house to us, and we're moving." And I'd heard that Tammy had passed away, and wondered if Jason and McCrae would like to see the house before we move. And so I reached out to Jason, and they did. Jason and McCrae went and saw their old house, so the one in Mill Woods, and so that made me happy. That this woman reached out to me, and I was able to hook them up. So that was nice. Tracy says, "I decided not to be sad, but to be grateful for meeting her and the life-changing impact she had on my life. All the wonderful people I know now because of her." And that's exactly it, Tracy. Like when it first occurred to me what today was, I'm sorry to ramble on, people, about my moments and my emotional day. I did get, I was quite weepy when it first struck me. I knew it was early May. I wasn't sure if it was the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and then I realized it was today. But I did the same as you, Tracy. I went, no, I'm not going to be down today. I am going to celebrate, like I say, all that she brought to my life. And you guys are all because of her, right? And like I had said at her celebration of life, Tammy, she was so good at bringing people together, wasn't she? She brought us all together, and you just wanted to be around her and her people, right? She was amazing at that. So I think we'd have a glass of wine before bed, and I am going to raise a glass to her and celebrate her for sure. So yeah. Oh, was it in the journal today? Thank you, Donna. I wasn't sure. I know her mom usually does post something. I hadn't seen anything on Facebook, but yeah, I hadn't searched out too much. I just kind of spent the day to myself. But excellent. Okay, thank you, Denise. Thank you for giving me those 8 minutes, ladies. I don't want to bring the vibe down because I'm not down. I'm happy. This morning I did think maybe I would cancel tonight and just take some time, and I thought, no, what better way to celebrate Tammy than to craft with my friends? So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna flip over my hands. Stop looking at my face and my weird hairdo that I got going on here today. Let's see. Let's flip you around here. And here we go. Okay, so lighting is what it is. All right. So a faux torn paper technique, I think we're gonna call it, something like that. Do you notice that the lighting keeps changing as I move? If I have more dark in here, the lighting changes. Put more light in here, it goes darker. It's just bizarre. Anyway, I'm gonna look into getting a ring light. That's my next purchase, I think, is a ring light. All right, so a faux torn paper. Has anybody heard of it? I haven't done one in forever, but I thought, well, let's bring in a whole bunch of toys that we can play with. I'll bring in my blending brushes. I think these are probably still on back order until April. It could be, oh, listen to my, oh, that's that fan. I thought the fan was my computer fan. It's my heater. Never mind. Never mind. I need a piece of paper. I need scrap paper. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, let's bring in some Christmas paper. Shit, no, that one's not open. Hang on. I hope you don't actually have to stare at my butt as I do this. Okay. See how prepared I am? You know I'm winging it. Okay, I'm getting some scrap paper. Boy, I have scads of this. I used to go through so much of this when I had in-person parties. And now I've still got a lifetime supply of it, my scratch paper. All right, let's see if I can get my paper started out. So, good Lord. Let's go like this. Let's craft at an angle like the old days. All right. So I wanted to mix a few different ideas together. Aside from the faux paper, torn paper, I also thought, let's ink up this stamp set, because although I've inked it up once, I haven't successfully made a card with it. So I am going to be doing all kinds of new things tonight. on the fly. I don't know if I'll actually make a card or if I'm just going to share the technique. I can't even tell which paper is vanilla. Okay, so this is as prepared as I got. I got a card base and a layer. Roll your sleeves up. That's what I did. Yeah, sleeves are up. You betcha. All right, I brought in, or I'm bringing in, some of my neutrals. Sahara Sand, Crumb Cake, and Soft Suede. Now, I've got a layer of, I have no idea how this is going to work. I think I want what I call an uppy downy card. I'm so technical. I think I want the card to be this way, as opposed to a sidey-widey kind. I want an uppy downy. This is the way I want my card. So I'm taking my layer, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I'm going to take some, a great big Post-it notepad, but you can use any sort of copy paper. You want a thin paper, scratch paper, photocopy paper, and or Post-it notes. Now, this one, I grabbed this one because it's long and it will cover my sheet here. Like this. All right, so you want to tear your paper, and I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. You're just going to tear your paper in some sort of a jagged pattern. What I should do is try to find my paper tearer ruler that I snagged at a garage sale. Remember we used to sell it, and it was to help people when torn paper was all the Stampin' craze, where you would actually tear the paper. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I've never used it, but I have it. All right, I'm going to do it again on the other side. No rhyme or reason to it. You just want it to be torn paper. So this is really just masking, right? It's masking. Actually, why did I just do that? I didn't mean to do it that way. Oh, sure I did. What I want to do is I want to ink up a strip from top to bottom, but I want it to look like torn paper. So, okay, I guess I could have done it the way I did it. It was fine. So I've torn off this strip, and because the Post-it note is sticky up here, I'm going to put it here, and it's going to stick there. And then this one I'm going to do, oh, that's, I don't want it to look the same on both sides. Wow, okay, no. Let's try, I don't like that tear at all. Let me do it again. They look too similar. All right, so I'm going to tape this one down over here. Oh, you never met her, Nikki? Really? Wait, weren't you in her first level? Obviously not. No. What? Really? Interesting. Okay, it's just odd that I have this. I don't want it to look like I've tried to match it up, but yet matching up it is. I don't want it to. Stop it. How about if I go like this? I just don't want the pattern to look that perfect. I'm ripping it again. This is insane. Okay, let's try this. See how that is. Sorry, this isn't supposed to be the hard part. Getting the tear to not line up. Okay, that's crazy. Apparently I tear in a very similar pattern. Okay, well, I'm just looking for it there. Oh, that's a little bit better. Maybe. Just go with it, Tamara. Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Now, I want a little bit of a bigger gap there, so I'm going to go like this. All right, that's enough of that. Now, ideally, we're not going to be moving this paper, but if you want to make sure that it's more secure, you can grab some of your old washi tape and tape down the other side of this piece of paper. Goodness, okay. And I picked the one roll that's really not very, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to tape this down so it doesn't move when I go to sponge it, which is my next step. if we ever get to that step. We will. I'm sure of it. I'm confident. All right. All right, everybody's stuck down. So we've just masked off this part of our card base. So now I'm going to bring in my brushes. She was my top upline. Okay. Really? And now, are you direct to company now, Nikki, though? Huh. Let me know. You're direct to company, right? So that means all of your levels above you dropped. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to open some Sahara sand here. And I'm going to grab one of my blending brushes. And I'm going to just start getting the fluff out of the way. I'm going to try to lay down some color. There doesn't seem to be a lot of color on this ink pad. Okay, it's just subtle, I guess. Now you want to work from the edges in because you don't want to wrinkle the paper. So let's see if we can zoom in on this. You know what? Maybe I'll get... Let's go like this. Get a little bit closer. Let's get that focused. Get some light on the subject. Let's get serious here. Like that. Okay, so you got a little bit. Really? That's interesting, Nikki, that all of your uplines have dropped. Okay, so I'm just laying down some Sahara ink. I just felt like doing this card in neutrals, but you could absolutely pick some brighter colors. I'm going to go in with some crumb cake next. Keeping in mind, I've never tried this. I can't remember the last time I did this technique either, so we're just winging it. And then I'm going to grab some quite the heavy color. Just some... I like these brushes because you do have a little bit more control, and with the handle your fingers aren't getting as mucky. Definitely better than the finger daubers, which I would get so carried away with the rubbing that they would start to pill, like it would lose a bunch of the fluff because I was got a little carried away. Remember when we did that meerkat card? For those of you who came to my class for that. Okay, I'm not really sure how this is going, but I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more of our crumb cake. These colors work really well together, the crumb cake and the soft suede. And I'm going to go back in, and I think I'm going to soften these lines are a little bit harsh. I'm going to go back in with my Sahara sand and do in the middle. Yeah, we sure did lose a lot, didn't we, Sheila? When it went down to 3. So for those of you who are newer to Stampin' Up, when we had our teams, we would have 5 levels down. So if I recruited, you know, say Tracy's in my first level, and then Tracy recruits that person as my second level, and we would go down through 5 levels on our reports, and they were, oh, this is moving around a bit. We would go down 5 levels, and then Stampin' Up changed their compensation plan, and they went to 3 levels. And so, yeah, we lost a lot of people in that regard. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Now I'm going to go in with some of these stamps. Maybe I should close up most of these because I know how this is going to happen. Okay. Hey, Karen, look at you. Welcome. I haven't seen you on here in ages. All right, so I've got this one on a block, and then I'm going to do these. These are all different pods, like this set. So it's called Enjoy the Moment, And all of these different pods or whatever these things are, what is it they said, Tracy? They represent like different pods from everywhere that Stampin' Up! Is. Or was that leaves? No, that was the leaves. Never mind. The pods had nothing to do with that. Okay. Disregard. That was a different set. This is one that we got at our on stage event, I think. I don't know. I think we got it for free. I got it for free somewhere. I want to say on stage. So I'm just grabbing. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. You're okay. All right. I need to bring my blocks closer to me. All right. I think that's enough for now. Now, this part makes me a little twitchy. All right. Oh, did they do with the same with pods? Okay. Thanks, Tracy. One from each of the markets that Stampin' Up! Is in. Okay. So, yeah, the leaves and then I guess the pods too. So, one of these pods is Canadian. I don't know. Somewhere they've listed what they are and where they're from, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to trying to think how I want this to work. I think I want some of the pods to be masked off, but I want some of them to go all over. And by that, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I do know what I'm trying to say. I want this other pod. No, I don't. I want this one. All right, just do it, Tamara. So I'm going to ink up this guy. Wow, that is juicy. And so I'm going with soft suede, which is a much darker color. And I'm going to go up here like so. And then I'm going to grab this guy and I'm going to put him here. And then I'm going to grab this guy, ink him up, and go here. And then I'm going to grab this guy. He'll go here. And then who else needs to be done again? I kind of like this little fluffy guy. He makes me a little bit happy. Like that. And maybe... I'm not very good at random. So I like things too perfect. Okay, so then we take this off. Let's see how we did. Your fan sounds like a relaxing, rushing waterfall. Well, it's blowing pretty hard. And that's my heater. It's not the computer fan. So, does that look like torn paper or what? How'd I do? Okay, now this background looks all one color though, I gotta say. So I kind of failed on that. But that's okay. We can do it in different colors. Now, I am thinking that some of them would be nice. We could do it again and have some of them extend out. So maybe I could even add some now here. Although I haven't left myself much room. Like that. And then we need a sentiment. Now, problem is up and down aren't conducive to up and down sentiments. A friendship is found in simple things. How about that? It's a simple card, simple sight. A lot of simple going on here, which is good. Maple tree flyer thingy for Canada. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Barb. Do you like that, Nicole? Thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm scared of this. Hang on. I know when I get a halo, I hate to screw it up at this point, so I'm going to take a wipe, and I'm just going to wipe that off. Friendship is found in simple things. Absolutely. Now, of course I got it crooked. The technique now, I've seen a lot of cards done with the butterflies. So you know what? Let's just take a mow. Maybe I'll make it a little bit faster this time. So that's the idea, and then I'm going to mount that, and I'll put some crumb cake behind, or some soft suede behind it, and there's a simple card. So let's jazz it up a bit. Let's just put that right in the same place here, and maybe we'll do it with the butterflies with some brighter colors, because I do have these brushes. I don't know, I have 6 of them, but I'm missing one. I don't know where my other one is. All right, so it's Poppy Parade, I do believe, and Mango, because those are kind of my favorites. And I don't know where my other one is. So let's just do this, and then we'll do some butterflies that are actually flying off the torn part. Now I just hope that this doesn't bleed browns, but if it does, it does. Okay, so we're just going to go in. Let's lay down some mango. And again, you want to work from the solid paper to the tear to give a nice crisp, you know, if you go like this and you move your paper accidentally, that's not okay. You won't get that nice crisp tear line. Okay, so let's go with that. Never seen this barb. Well, I'm glad if I can bring you something new. Now this is very heavy, so I'm gonna go gentle. I'm pressing very gently because I want the darker red in the middle, so that it kind of blends with the. Oh, that's very pink. Ah, and my paper's moving. Okay, not too bad. All right, let's just go with this then. Yeah, we'll go hard. Go hard. Make it look like sunset. I don't know. This poppy, I love this color. Ah! I think I moved it again. Oh well. All right, I'm going to go back in with my mango, and I think this is going to contaminate this brush because it's still wet from the poppy, but oh well. I'm trying to make this center a little bit less harsh. Want them to bleed together a little bit more. This is going to be a very vibrant card. Love my mango. Love it. Okay. Let's take this. Okay, now hang on. I have to think. Think. First of all, I have to find my butterflies. Okay, they're here now. Trying to establish. See, these are all one stamp, so I think I want separate ones. So I might grab one of my other butterfly sets. Lord knows I have a few. Got these ones. Spoiled for butterfly choices. I'm just trying to think if I can make this other one work. Let's see. If this one's too cartoony, I don't want this one. Huh. Now I'm second guessing my life choices here. So if I do this like this, how's that going to work? Should I mask it off? I guess I could. All right. I was going to do, where's my big block? Hang on. There he is. I was going to do a couple butterflies hanging over. But I'm not sure I can get away with that with this stamp. I could do some of them. I think that'll look weird. All right, what color should I do? I'm gonna do, I don't want to do black. I don't want to do brown. I want to do red. I know some people have cut. I know. Some are actually buying a second set of this, Donna, and then cutting them apart. I kind of don't want to. What do you think? Should I do cherry cobbler butterflies? No, that's weird. Night of navy butterflies? Why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, let's see how this looks. Now, again, if I was smart, I would be using my Stamparatus. But I think y'all know me better than that by now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it masked, and I'm going to see. Let's go like this. Let's see what happens. Right there. I'm going to stand up now. Give it a good push. Couldn't do it, eh, Karen? Okay, there we go. Butterflies. Ready for the big reveal? Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Look at that. So pretty. Now, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to finish this card off. We're going to have to actually cut out a butterfly and stick them on there. However, isn't that pretty? Now, I want to move, I want to move all this stuff. I know how this is going to end. Okay, so let's go back to just like this. Bear with me here, folks. I'm trying to get myself together here. Now, let's close up an ink. Let's see if I have any butterflies punched out. I don't think I do. Let's see. There's none in my butterfly case. But that doesn't mean... No, I don't have any. So I'm thinking... Part of me wants to do a vellum butterfly, but I think part of me wants to do a Night of Navy butterfly. And this one I find pleasing, and this one... I'm going to punch out a whole bunch at once, and then I have options. So I'm going to get some Night of Navy. And if you will excuse me, I'm just going to run over here. By run, I mean swivel my chair. And run it through my big boss. I'm running it through a few times. It's very intricate. So I run it back and forth a few times, and generally the die won't move because it's so tight. Like there's so many intricate pieces to it. Makes a big mess though, I tell you, these dies. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea, Leanne. I thought you were going to cut out a stamped one. So he's flying off the colored part. Well, that might be a good idea. But no. That's not what I meant. But interesting idea. It would be, what's that new technique that everybody's doing right now? The embedded. So I would cut this out and then embed this guy in there, like, or wherever he fits. Yeah. That's a thing. Maybe I'll do that next Tuesday. Embedded technique. Yeah, maybe. I'm always a little behind the times. It was the same with my clothing. You know, I'd finally get a pair of pinstripe jeans when they were on their way out. Yeah, I'm always slightly behind me. Okay, let's see how this looks. I'm not sure if I'm loving it in blue, though. Let's see. I hear my dog. All right. Oh! I haven't done a Gerald hello in a while. So Gerald says hello. Yes, I very much like this blue here. It doesn't read as blue. It looks black, but the black would be very harsh. So I actually am not sure that I want this blue butterfly. I think I want him in black because this does pull as black. So I think I'm going to run that through black. So now you have to wait again. While I find some black. Here's some black. And have a sip of water. Right, Sheila? The dryer sheets to get these things out. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually just took the dryer sheets upstairs. They've been in my craft cave for years. For that. For anybody who's wondering what we're talking about, in order to help get the dies, the intricate pieces out of the dies, you would run it through on a dryer sheet, and the pieces would stick to the dryer sheet. And then shortly thereafter, they came out with the brush that we use, this brush. There's a new one now, the attachment that goes on the take your pick tool. But all the things we had to do back in the day, you know, these youngins these days, I think they have it so easy. No, they do have it so easy. We had it tough. Now, I think I want, what color do I want back behind it? Do I want to do black behind it to make it pop, or do I want to do poppy or mango? Let's see, 4, 5 1/4. I think the black is going to look awesome. Really make it pop. Really nice. Acid wash, duster coat. Oh. So not cool. Yeah, I was not, like, thank goodness there wasn't social media back then, man. I was so not cool in my clothing choices. I went for a pedicure with my bestie last week, and there was this woman, I want to say girl, but she was probably 25, and she was dressed like she just walked out of Instagram. She had high suede boots, like up to her knee, and she had this little sweater shirt thing. Well, it covered her bits. I think it was supposed to be a dress, but it would have been a shirt on me. And she had a hat. Who wears hats these days? This really stylish hat. And I'm just like, wow, you look like you just walked off, you know, a magazine. And we both looked at each other and I went, I don't know, I feel really old. She's like, yeah, me too. It was like, we never had that. We never dressed like that when we were that age. You know, didn't have the confidence to, didn't think I had the body to, but in hindsight, I suppose I did. Okay, so this butterfly would have lined up there. But he doesn't really go. So now I'm wondering, I think I need this butterfly here. Of course, I didn't cut that butterfly out. Was that butterfly? No. It is not. Might have to make you wait another minute and listen to my boring stories. I think it's this one. Spandex jeans. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sorry, you guys. I'm floundering now. I want this one. Because he goes here, and I want him in black. So, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm right here. Talking about how uncool I was. I better hurry up, or I won't be able to show you my second... idea. But hey, I guess if I don't get to it, that's okay too. Considering I had a real plan when I sat down. Oh, 7:40. Yeah, who knows if we're going to have time to do another one. We'll see. Gauchos. Nice, Nikki. Clam diggers. Those were a thing. Clam diggers. I find it quite funny, though, that my 15-year-old ties her shirts in the Daisy Duke, just like we all did. So maybe I was cool on that. Maybe. All right, so this little butterfly here. Let's put this together. Let's do something here. Focus, Tamara. Do I have a tape runner anywhere? Here we go. All right, let's do something here. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. And this is probably going to go up on dimensionals. Look at all the dimensionals I found today. I found, okay, this is really bright. Okay, not so bright here. Let's back that down a bit. And all these kits I've got, like, these were from the Christmas tag paper pumpkin kits that I had put together. Oh, clam diggers, right? I know, I love clam diggers. Grade 8. I had a pair of white ones that I just loved. Clam diggers. And Chinese slippers. Remember the Chinese slippers? They were so bad for your feet. But they were black. I had a pair of those. It's about the coolest thing I ever owned. Because they were only $5 at Kmart. Or Woolco. It was Woolco at the time. Not Kmart. Woolco. Okay, so then this little guy is going to get... Let's see if these little mini dimensionals are mini enough. No, they're too big. I'm going to do some glue dot on him. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. Glue dot on the body. For those of you who weren't in last night, you would have missed my announcement that the old glue dots are coming back. Once they get through this stash. They're not going to replace these glue dots. Is this not the right one? Are you even kidding me right now? Did I just do the wrong one? I guess it's not going to line up exactly. Okay, this one is the one I'm doing. That's not right. What the heck? This one is going. No, this one. Let's put glue dots on both. Do I really care that much? Look how deeply I care about my butterflies. If the recipient says, I don't think you put the butterfly on the right one, we're going to have words. Right? I'm overthinking it. So last night, I did go to bed at, I guess it was close to 10, 9:30 or 10. And I took some Advil sinus and cold or something, and it says, well, could cause drowsiness. I'm like, good, I want to be drowsy, so I took 2 of those. Well, it didn't help me sleep any better, but I tell you, I was in such a groggy state today. It took me until about noon before I kind of came to. How big is your glue dot stash? It's not too bad, Tracy. I have only got 2 more boxes, and I go through quite a few, so I should get through these in no time. Okay, I'm going to back this camera back up because I feel like I'm too close now. Let's get back so you can see what's going on here. So it's not too bad. Okay, so now I just need to have a sentiment. Oh, little sentiment. How about... Does this one fit? Make good things grow. No, no, I don't want something to grow. I'm dealing with butterflies here. Butterflies don't grow. Hang on. That one's too big. Is it just me, or does everybody struggle like this when it comes to sentiments? It's like, oh, that one's too big. That one's too small. That one's too up and down. That one's too sideways. Like, is it just me? That one's too wide. It says everything will be okay. It's too wide. I want Tasteful touches. Have I even used this one? No, I haven't. Oh, look at all these lovely frames. Have I used these? Son of a beehive. Okay, guess what I have to use? How about You Are the Best? Does that one work? Sure. Do it, Tamara. Do it and move on. Do it, do it, do it. Okay. I'm going to have an avalanche of stamp sets here. I've got about 20 of them pulled. Okay. I need black ink. Black ink. Depends on the day, hey? Sheila, we can be friends. Do you, Denise? Oh, Denise, you are so good for my self-esteem. Honestly. I'll still be your friend. You don't have to say really nice things. Although it makes me really happy when you do. You are the best. Sure, why not? I should mail this to Denise. Okay, let's see if I got any black on my fingers. Like how? Okay, let's back off on the light, man. What's that? It's a little bit crazy bright. Hang on. Yeah, you get the idea. So pretty. Oh, wait. Don't mock me, Tracy. You know what's coming. What's coming, Tracy? 3 black rhinestones or 3 black somethings. Now you have to watch me figure out where to put these 3 black somethings. You'll always know it's a card by me because there's always going to be 3. Anyway, there we go. Okay, I finished a card on the fly. Look at me go. Needs to be brighter. No, it needs to be not bright. I like this one. There. You are the best. Fabulous. Look at that. Torn paper technique. So then there was this other one, which I seem to have lost. The other one we did. Don't know where it is. Here it is. Should I finish this one off? It's 7:48. Yeah, you don't get... I don't think we get to the other technique today. Should I finish this card? Or do you want me to move on? Vote now. Look, I even pulled, like, how ambitious was I? I pulled like 7 stamp sets to do my next one for you. I rock on the fly. You'll be doing it soon, Denise. I was gonna do... Actually, I thought this would be nice with this torn paper thing too. Like to have the balloon or the airplane over here. Okay, so while we're on the torn paper thing, okay, we're just gonna go with torn paper this time. Another thing you can do with it is you can make the look of snow and valleys and mountains. Now, I don't have another clean brush, but let's do this. Let's just pretend that we want to do a snow scene with snowbanks and mountains and hills and whatever else. Okay, and now we're going to make snow. We're going to make a snowbank. And it's going to be red. Sure it is. Just to give you the idea. No, I'm not moving on, Nikki. No moving on. We're sticking with it. Okay, so we're going to have red snow. It's okay. Alright, so same idea. You just tear the paper, and then you sponge, and then we're going to move it, and we're going to do the same thing. Not in the same spot, though. Like you want it, you don't want it to look like your mountains and hills are all the same in the same spot. So you just move your torn paper around a bit. check it out. I mean, so you're just masking. This is a masking technique more than a torn paper technique. The brushes wash beautiful. They do. I know. I've got a, but I do have one in the sink over there already. But anyway, so this could be a lovely. I don't even know what the word is. This is nice, right? Dark paper with white ink. Yes, Karen. Snow at sunset. Yes, so you can do hills and valleys, and it can be snow. You could also do, if you did nice puffy clouds. So if you tore your paper, you could use punches. But if you did clouds with sponging, then it would look like the airplane is flying in the clouds. Petals of a flower. You bet. It could be anything. So, yeah, this is just pure masking. This is supposed to be the torn paper technique, but really you could also call it masking technique, right? 752, yeah. So what I wanted to show you, and maybe I'll just give you a teaser for next week then, is going to be, some people call it paper piecing. Shelley Gardner was on, oh, now I've got ink all over my desk. She did this today on a live, and I thought, yeah, okay, that's a good one. On how to color when you don't want to color. So essentially, we're just going to stamp on designer paper. And she did it with the succulent set. There was some neat ones I've seen with the Hey Chicks set. You could use any stamp set that is really line art that you don't want to color. So I'll show you. Aw, thanks, Karen. I'm glad. It's nice to have you back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is really what I'm talking about. I didn't want to color my zebra, so I stamped him on the glimmer paper. You know, here they are stamped on white, and you can color them, but why do that? Just stamp them on colored paper. So that's kind of what I was going to show you, but with these different stamp sets to get you the different looks. But it's 7:53, and I'm going to go hang out with my daughter, so I'm not going to show you that tonight. She and I both said, yeah, I just want to curl up on the couch and watch TV. So I'm going to call it 7 minutes early, and I'm going to go hang out with my gal. So let's bring this one back in. Oops, hang on. Actually, I won't call it while I'm sitting here. Nope. I'm going to put this together with the rest of my paper, and then I'll call it. So I'm just going to do a layer of soft suedes. Except that my cutter is now buried under 5 stamp sets. Oh, how is it that an hour goes so fast? Like, that was crazy fast. Seriously. All right, so this is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. What's the date today? The 9th. Hey, if anybody wants in on the paper pumpkin that's coming out. Oh, whoops. Not big enough. What? Really? Cut that wrong. The paper pumpkin, for the next month, you get free stencils in it. There's 4 stencils. Today is the deadline to register or to subscribe for that, or let me know if you want one, and I'll add it to my order. 5 1/4. It's a good one. It's like mountains, and if you're curious what it looks like, Google it. Let's do this. Thanks, Mary. It's a fun technique, especially with these sponges on sticks. Your fingers don't get as messy. And then this I can pop up on dimensionals. This is great for simple stamping, right? We're always looking for simple cards. Great one for a class. It's just ink, paper stamps, and some sponges. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. They do look like red dirt mountains, don't they? They look like a landscape sunset. That. Let me see what I've got for I have any good embellishments that are that colorish? Oh, 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 what have I got? I do have these. Cinnamon cider ones. Not quite right. I've got some gold ones with work. Got these ones. I got faceted these ones. Doesn't not work. I think the gold ones look nice. I think I have an open pack somewhere though, if I find it. Maybe not. I have silver ones. Where would the gold ones be? I got a lot of stuff. You know what? These wood ones? No. I always want to try using these wood. Oh, does that work? What about these wood ones? I just have great intentions to use these wood, and I have used a bunch of these ones. Does this work? It would help if I showed it in the field of vision, right? Thank you, Denise. Black matte. The black matte dots? Too harsh on this one. But that's what I did on the butterflies. But I'm wondering, is this too weird? You can color these as well, right? But huh. That's not bad, right? Is that okay, you guys? Tell me it's okay. This one I tried to color, obviously. Let me grab my light soft suede blend. And I'm glad I just opened that off camera because it did leak alcohol everywhere. They do. Okay, Denise says they work, so I'm going with it. I'm just going to color them a little bit darker. You could actually, you don't have to use your blends for this. You could use your regular markers. It just doesn't occur to me to use these things very often. I like more glittery things than wooden things, but it works, I think. Hey? Okay. Now, I think I'm going to use glue on these because these glue dots really aren't that sticky. And then I kind of get that overhang look that I was looking for anyway. So that's a win. Thanks, Karen. Seriously, you guys are good for me tonight. I was feeling a little down on myself today. Caught my reflection in the mirror at the store. And yeah, I was feeling a little frumpy. I think it works. There we go. So I'm going to let that dry. See if we can get some better light on that. A little overexposed. Like that. I like it. I like it. All right, it is now officially 8 o'clock on the button. Thank you for hanging out with me. I cannot believe that was an hour. Honestly, I must have rambled a lot at the beginning. All right, so there are 2 cards for tonight. Next week, maybe we'll do the paper piecing type thing that I was going to do tonight. Thanks for popping in, you guys. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Yes, tomorrow, speaking of nails, tomorrow is Wednesday, and my nail party is over on Tamara's Pretty Nails. I think I sent most of you an invitation to that, if you're into it. Don't feel obliged to buy anything. You're welcome to just pop in and check out what it's all about, the gels and how they go on and how they come off and what it's all about. But if I didn't send you an invite and you would like one, let me know. I'll send one over to you. Raylene is going to start posting like every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes starting at 6:30. Oh yes, Wink of Stella. Good idea, Brenda. The gold wink would work too, our old gold stuff. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I do have a party open. So if you're interested in buying anything, I can help you out with that too. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun, really. I like it. So that's it. Have yourself a great week. I'll see some of you tomorrow. I'll see my team on Saturday. We've got our team event, and Mr. Dale Hampshire will be joining us. So I'll send out the invite for that. That's it for now. That's all that I can think of. Paper Pumpkin, let me know if you'd like one. Have a great night. Talk to you later.